Brownie.
It's a podcast bonus.
Nova.
Chrissy Swan, Sam Pang and Jonathan Brown.
Chrissy's Celebrity Stuff.
Poor old Matthew Perry. Chandler Bing from Friends. Jeez, he's had a time of it, hasn't he? He's released a book called Friends, Lovers and the Big Terrible Thing, the BTT.
What is that?
I think it might be addiction because he has struggled with addiction for as long as we've known of him, all through Friends, etc.
Wonder if he's a party boy, Swanee.
Yes.
Or just struggled in the
Private
safety,
use, maybe.
Private use or the safety of his own home.
Look, I
You
think
know
a
what I
bit
mean?
of both, but I think once
Yeah.
it gets to private use, that's when you've got a
Oof.
real problem.
Oof.
He says in his book that his addiction struggles became so severe that he nearly died a few years ago. He suffered a gastrointestinal perforation, which I don't know what that is, but I don't like the idea of a hole inside me.
Something burst.
Something burst. And I imagine that would be very difficult to fix when it's deep within your body.
Absolutely. Too many anti-inflammatories, old footy injuries.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. He now admits that he actually spent 2 weeks in a coma and 5 months in the
Really?
hospital. Not that long ago, only 4 years ago, and he had to use a colostomy bag for 9 months to treat the health crisis. At age 49, when his colon burst from opioid use.
Matthew Perry was in a privately, no one knew about it, in
Yeah.
a coma for 2 weeks.
They did that.
Can you
Did well to
imagine?
keep that out of the news.
Can you imagine how worried his family must have been?
Oh, my God.
Anyway, I'm going to read that book 100% because I've had a thing for Matthew Perry for decades.
Was Courtney Cox there by his bedside?
I'm sure she visited.
Hope
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah.
Nova.
Chrissy Swan, Sam Pang and Jonathan Brown.
Chrissy's Celebrity
Is
Stuff.
anyone in this studio a fan of The Crown, that huge Netflix series
Never
that
seen it, Swanee.
covers the
Love to
English
see it.
monarchy? Well, it's massively popular. I've watched a little bit of it, but I'm not like you, Sam, a staunch monarchist. So I haven't really got into it as much as other people.
Do you think
but
people really think I am?
Absolutely.
yes.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things.
It's in the,
You're a
isn't
Philip
it-
man. We know this.
Isn't in the time of Diana's divorce?
It is at the moment. They're
moment?
filming that at the moment. And there's been a few articles around about how they're going to portray the death of Princess Diana.
I'm assuming a car and a tunnel's involved.
I would say so, yes.
The Queen driving.
But Dame Judie Dench has come out and slammed the series, which makes me think that I also have to slam it. Because if Dame Judie Dench says something, then obviously I'm aligned with Jude.
What's she upset about, though?
She says that there should be a disclaimer on the new series of The Crown as a mark of respect to Queen Elizabeth II in a blistering attack, following on from an equally blistering attack from ex-Prime Minister John Major. She says, indeed, the closer the drama comes to our present times, the more freely it seems willing to blur the lines between historical accuracy and crude sensationalism.
Interesting.
Walk it off, Dench.
Walk it off, Judy. No.
Lord
I'm
Edna.
gonna have to agree with her blindly, based on nothing, because I don't know. I just feel like she's one of mine.
Yeah.
You know,
She's terrifying.
she's terrifying.
And lovely all at once.
Nova.
Chrissy Swan, Sam Pang and Jonathan Brown.
Chrissy's Celebrity Stuff.
Meghan Markle on her podcast Archetypes has admitted she judged Paris Hilton before interviewing her because the hotel heiress grew up pretty and Meghan Markle did not. Have a listen.
Today, I'm talking to a woman who built an entire brand out of being the dumb blonde and who now is defining herself on her own terms.
I am kind. I have a big heart. I'm an Aquarius. I love animals and I'm a girl's girl.
Some of you may not have quite picked up on that voice, but it's Paris Hilton. The real Paris Hilton. Not the archetype that you've come to know for so long.
Oh, man. Why is she reading it, like Jack said, like a fairy tale book to toddlers?
Not 100% sure.
Good grief.
Subscribing now.
She also talks about, I think in that podcast, her career on Deal or No Deal as the briefcase girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded awful.
I agree.
Be on the Nova player today.
Do you know what? It's tricky. You're not allowed to say anything. You're not allowed to say anything negative about Meghan Markle.
Why not?
People accuse you of being racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chrissy, Sam and Brownie. Ripper Show will be back tomorrow. Chrissy, Sam and Brownie. Oh, unless it's a weekend.
Nova 100.